Today on Houston Life, celebrity interior designer Nate BERKUS gives us the scoop on a contest that can help your favorite local ice cream shop get back on its feet.
And cheers to Wine Club Wednesday, poured by H-E-B. Today we're sipping 2 refreshing white wines to help us all cool down the summer.
Plus, we'll meet the space explorer turned animal rescuer. Former astronaut Leland Melvin shares his possum story in the brand new season of Netflix's Dogs.
And we're getting a look at the Holocaust Museum Houston's latest exhibit, plus info on how you can get in for free this weekend. All of that and more happening today on Houston Life.
Live from Studio B and KPRC2. Houston Life starts now.
Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Houston Life, July 7th, 2021. I'm Derek Shore.
And I'm Courtney Savala. Besides it being July, what date? 7th? I'm just teasing. It's also one of our producers' birthday.
I know. Kat Sorto. Kat, get over here. Come on. We got to give you come on, do a quick drive-by. Give us a wave. Give us a wave. You've seen Kat on TV many times before.
Pageant wave. Come on. Come on. Get on camera.
Come on.
We love you.
Here we go.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Kat.
Thank you. Y'all are so sweet.
How old are you today?
25.
25.
No.
I'm in my 20s.
Oh my gosh. Life is
save
over.
It. Save
Life is over.
Please.
Well, Kat is an extraordinary producer who is one of the producers behind our Obsession segment from yesterday, our Wine Club Wednesday. The list goes on and on and on. And we can say we knew you when.
We can.
As just a little
indeed.
Intern.
I know, a little 20-year-old girl.
I know.
Happy
Cheers
birthday,
to you.
Kat. Cheers to you. You can have a drink tonight.
You old lady.
You're working right now.
Thank you guys.
My Kat. I know. She gave us that look, you know, when we called her out. You're the best, Kat.
She is
love you
so
much.
sweet. Love her so much. Okay, so I know this next topic. This is really fun and interesting because we've talked about this before. Filters on Instagram, social media, whatever.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, my skin looks just like this. I'm not using any filter. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Well, don't go to Norway if you're a filter user and you get paid for any of those photos, because there is now an Instagram law that can jail influencers for secretly editing the appearance in their photos.
What?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. So if you get paid to promote things on your Instagram, there is a law that if you alter your look, that's now illegal?
Because if you are doing some sort of ad, and let's say it's for lipstick, and then you enhance your lips.
Oh, you're
that's
lying.
False advertising.
False advertising.
So the folks in Norway say no more. The violation of the law could result in a fine or even a prison sentence.
Wow. Could we start that law here?
I know. I mean,
you've all been there when you're scrolling through Instagram or you look on a social media site and someone's skin is like baby doll skin. The filter that freaks me out is the baby doll, where like the eyeballs get bigger and the mouth gets smaller, and
it's funny to do it, I think, like
as
once,
a joke,
right? But when somebody uses said filter every day, multiple times a day, just walking, it's really weird.
It is a little bizarre. I just wonder when this era of, you know, social media filtering will die down. You know, when
It won't, because people are always upping the game, right? Their house is bigger, they're better, you know, the skin is better. They're always, people are making money from this stuff. So until that goes away, right?
I think the filters are really fun if it's like a silly filter, like the puppy dog or whatever.
Remember that filter that we did?
Yeah, the big lips and all of that. So a few months ago, we were downtown at a bar, and there was a woman at a table with a date, a man and a woman on a date, right? And they had, you know, a couple drinks, whatever. When I tell you there was like the 5-minute selfie filter session, over and over and over. And this woman was not, you know, 20 years old. I would guess she was
doing her, like herself,
55.
just a self, not with the date.
A bunch of selfies just on her own. And there was a lot of, you know, then once all the photos were taken, there was a lot of like filtering going on. And it's just interesting to me that we live in a time when you're out on a date with another person, so why not?
Where you have to make contact.
Right, so I mean, when Brandon and I go to dinner, it's so funny, I think, we've been together all these years and we have never run out of things to say.
I know.
We go to dinner and it's like we haven't seen each other in years.
That's how Orlando and I are.
Yeah, it's nonstop. And plus, if we're going out someplace, I want to like spend time connecting with whoever's across the table from me.
I know.
not shooting a bunch of selfies. But people can do whatever they want, right?
Well, Norway, you could go to jail if you're using that filter. By the way, I love your top.
No, you don't.
I do. It reminds me of like granite or
Thank you. The moment I
Like
saw
a
it on
geode.
TV, I knew it was a mistake. Like it reminds me of a rock. My shirt
does.
reminds you of a rock.
But it's such a pretty, it's like a tie-dye, but a geode tie-dye. I love it.
Thank you, I hate it.
Why?
I don't know.
But you know what? It's great about that fabric. You've had it on all day and there's not a wrinkle to be had.
Well, thank you. Polyester is the new polyester.
It's lovely.
Hey, so we've been watching Mayor of Easttown, right?
Oh,
we finished it.
so good.
And you're done too. People in the office. So it's Kate Winslet and it's on HBO. So one of my favorite characters and actors in the show was Kate Winslet's mom, played by Jean Smart. Do you remember Jean Smart from Designing Women?
Yes, yes.
She's in her late 60s now, and I feel like she's having this career resurgence. I'm obsessed with Jean Smart, right? So she's also in this HBO show called Hacks. Anyone watching Hacks? Look at her.
I just found out about this today.
Okay, you got to check it out because this show, I mean, I think it hits so many strings for so many different viewers. I mean, themes of aging, careers, losing a career, family, love, romance. And first of all, you guys will love the show. But what I didn't realize is Jean Smart lost her husband back in March when she was shooting this series.
Oh, boy.
So she was finished with Mayor of Easttown. And while she was shooting Hacks, I think they had one episode left, and her husband suddenly died. I guess he had a heart issue. So she just pushed through, and it makes me just appreciate her acting abilities and her strength even more.
I love seeing actors come back into kind of a mainstream, especially, well, I mean, Designing Women, that was that 90s or?
Late 80s, early 90s, I think, yeah.
I mean, that was a bombshell show, ahead of its time, and then she probably did projects here and there, but now we're seeing her in two powerhouse roles later in life. Incredible.
I also think that no matter your age, I mean, teenagers, 20-somethings, even if you're in like 60s, 70s especially, you would identify with Jean Smart's character. Check out the show. I think it's just fantastic.
Okay, definitely putting that one on the list for sure.
To the list.
Always
You'll love
need
it.
more shows to watch.
I know, so do I. There's so many to keep up with these days, though.
I know.
Okay, well, still to come on Houston Life, President Jimmy Carter and his wife Rosalind, speaking of love, they are celebrating 75 years of marriage. We are spilling their secrets to happiness.
What an incredible love story. Now let's check in with Lauren Kelly, who is out taking us inside a new exhibit at the Holocaust Museum today. Hi, Lauren.
Then I'm taking you inside this exhibit when Houston Life returns in just 2 minutes.
What you know about me? Just what the people say.
Well, welcome back. A special happy anniversary going out to the former president, Jimmy Carter, and his wife, Rosalind. They are celebrating 75 years of marriage today.
What an incredible milestone that is. 75 years. And you can tell just by looking at them, they don't just love each other, they really like each other's company.
You know, that's one of the things. So these photos where you see them kind of like deep in each other's eyes, it's the same look that they've carried out their entire 75 years of marriage. All these photos, you can really go through a gallery here and see the way that they look at each other. I love all of these stories and reading about them, but one story that I felt like really stuck out to me is that they would speak Spanish to each other in a meeting. So whether they were in the same room for a meeting at the White House or whatever, they would turn and speak to each other in Spanish so they could have this one-on-one conversation where maybe the rest of the room would not know what they were saying.
How interesting.
And just kind of this intimate conversation where they could, you know, just kind of have that moment to connect.
That's so cool. Huh.
Very cool.
Well, and just looking back at some of those historical photos too, it is, I would say, the exception to see a president and first lady or first husband demonstrate that kind of public affection. I think it's really, really sweet.
It's beautiful, for sure. You know, I was actually on a plane one time, and former President Carter was on the plane as well, and they made an announcement in air, and do you know what? He walked up and down that plane and greeted every single person on that plane.
You are kidding. So you got to shake his hand?
I did. Yeah.
Wow.
As a matter of fact, I was traveling with a photographer, and he took that picture, and I never got the picture.
We got to track that down.
I know. And you know me, I don't remember that guy's name.
Well,
I know it's there somewhere, but how cool. I just thought that that was really neat. You know, he didn't just stand up and wave. He spoke to each person on the plane.
it really is incredible.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, maybe we all be so lucky
Right?
to be in love for 75 years. Hopefully we all
Unbelievable.
get there. Well, why don't we bring in Joe Sam with today's question of the day? I have a feeling it's about love, Joe.
Yeah, we love all of the comments that are already coming in. We want to hear from you. What is your secret to happiness? That's our question of the day, and we already have those great answers coming in. Let's see what we have. John is saying, I make Cowboy Jack educational videos for kids, and it is the most therapeutic thing I've ever done. My wife and I laugh constantly and haven't been this happy in a long time. Good for you, John. Our next comment is coming in from Christine. She sends in this beautiful picture of the little cute pups and kit. We have my rescues, Penny, Pippin, and Percy.
Aww.
All the P's with the little love emoji. Nikki's writing in, this is my favorite, you guys, center cut brownies. Doesn't that sound good? Of course, you can head over to the Houston Life Facebook page and join the conversation. We'll share more of your comments a little later on. Now, we want to know from Courtney and Derek, what is your secret to happiness? What makes you guys smile inside?
Well, the crispy brownie edges, I just have to say, I like an edge cut brownie.
With a nice crits and crunch.
Well, you get a little bit of both that way, but
Little
the
bit of
center
both.
cut, we can appreciate that too.
I love fresh cut flowers.
Oh, look at that. Smelling
Yeah.
the roses. I would say Chardonnay and Fridays. Doesn't that sound good?
I like all three
poetic.
of these ideas. They're fabulous.
Absolutely, and we want to hear a lot more because everybody has a little secret to happiness, to enjoy life. We all have that little thing that makes us smile.
Absolutely. It's good stuff. Thanks, Joe.
Absolutely.
All right, taking a turn now, the latest exhibit on view at the Holocaust Museum Houston explores themes of social justice and human rights through artworks of Houston Latinx artists.
And today, Lauren Kelly is taking us inside the museum for a look at their latest project on view through mid-October. Hi, Lauren.
Absolutely, guys. And what I love most about this museum, it has so much content that you could spend hours, probably a full day inside, just walking around one room and really feeling the art that's in this exhibit right now. And to talk a little bit more about it, I'm going to bring in co-curator and artist herself. This is Gabriela Magana. Let's talk about Withstand Latinx Art in Times of Conflict, because this room is just filled with some pretty amazing things.
Yes, thank you so much. Well, Withstand, we launched an open call last year where we asked Houston Latinx artists to give us their take on what resistance is for them.
So everything we see in here is a local artist
Yes.
chosen out of Houston.
Exactly.
Okay.
They live and work in Houston. Latinx Houston artists living and working here in Houston. So we told them resistance, and they responded to that theme. And they responded from either personal perspectives, the others responded from what their inner struggles are, others responded in a general sense, like for example, social and political issues. A very strong theme was identity. We have a section on just on identity, but in different sections of the exhibition, we have that coming up, the immigrant experience. We ended up receiving over 200 submissions. For example, this one by Gerardo Rosales, Walk a Mile in My Boots. This is in the section of the immigrant experience because immigrants can relate to that. Like, we all know those kinds of boots. And
Gabriela,
Yes.
some of the feelings in this room, you can just really feel the emotion coming
Yes.
through some of this stuff. Like, this painting was drawn on the wall, and we recognize some of the numbers, you know, 610, 59, I-10. Obviously, anybody that's a Houstonian knows. And they can really relate to some of these artists' work, which is just absolutely amazing in here. And this museum, Holocaust Museum Houston, is now fully reopened, and they're open Tuesday through Sunday. And we've got some really great deals happening this weekend. A free day that we're going to tell you about a little bit later on the show. Gabriela, thank you so much for all the info. Don't go anywhere. You guys stay right there too, because there's so much more to see here, and we're going to tell you all about it a little bit later on. Derek and Courtney, back to you guys in Studio B.
Very nice. And for folks who haven't been in a couple years, go back because there is so much new to see there.
And I love the opportunity of a free day
Definitely.
as well. She's going to have more on that coming up. Thanks, Lauren. Still ahead, and this Wine Club Wednesday, if the summer heat has you gotten feeling a little sticky,
Oh, yeah.
how about some ice cold white wine to help you cool off? Sounds good to me. Our live wine club tasting is coming up.
Plus, we are chatting with celebrity interior designer Nate BERKUS. There he is. He is on a mission to help local ice cream shops. Houston Life will be right back. Since first appearing on the Oprah Winfrey Show in 2002, Nate BERKUS has become one of the world's most sought-after interior designers and a well-known television personality as well.
I'm kind of geeking out a little bit here. I love Nate, always has. Currently, he's taking part on a new project where he's using his design skills for a super sweet cause. And he's joining us now with details. Nate, welcome to Houston Life. It's great to see you.
Hey, Derek. Hey, Courtney. Thank you guys for having me.
What an incredible career. I mean, your career spans 25 years. You established your award-winning interior design firm at just the age of 24. The list goes on and on and on. I have to tell you, the reason why I think so many of us loved you initially is that interior design can be intimidating. You took the intimidation out of that.
I'm glad. That was always the point for me. I really think that our home should tell our stories, and the way we do that is through our things, and the best interiors over time are the ones where people did something deeply personal. So I've been trying to inspire people to do that for a long time.
We see some ice cream over your shoulder. We're going to ask you about that in just a moment. But before we do want to talk about your latest design project. So this is essentially an HGTV docuseries you and your husband, Jeremiah, are working together on.
Yeah, and I'm much better on the show than he is. I think you guys will agree once you see it this fall on HGTV. He's virtually unwatchable, but I'm great.
Listen, and the theme of this show, this hits home because my boyfriend and I, a few weeks ago, we moved into a new house, and getting rid of stuff is a challenge, not only for us, but so many Americans. That's a cornerstone of this show, right? You and Jeremiah help people let go.
It is. I mean, it's not, to be clear, it's not like an edit show or an organizational show, but I've always been really interested in getting to know people through their things. And that's always been a really easy way to get to sort of determine someone's design style and move them forward in a way aesthetically that serves them in the end, not me. And so we decided, Jeremiah and I decided that the entry point to helping all of the people that we help craft these new spaces for them on our show would be, well, let's see what you've got. Let's talk through it. Why are these things important to you? What do we have to keep? What can we get rid of? What's a maybe that we could maybe change up if we feel as the designers we could still use something in the space? So it was challenging, but it was also really interesting because when people start talking about why something means something to them in their home, you really see a side of them that you don't see normally.
And I can fill up a whole next season for you. So come on over, Nate. I've got tons of stuff to sift through, unfortunately. Okay, let's talk about one of my favorite treats. And this is all about ice cream and the ice cream parlor. This is really speaking to my heart because one of our local ice cream parlors in my neighborhood is closed. And my kids are super sad about it, but I love this heart of the program. Talk about it.
Me too. So, well, first of all, if that parlor, if you can get in touch with the owners of that parlor, the former owners, and they want to reopen, this contest is designed for parlor owners or people like you who have a connection to their local ice cream parlor and want them to win. It's been a really hard year for a lot of small businesses. I've partnered with Blue Bunny on a contest called the Heart of Fun, because I grew up in suburban Minneapolis, and every night after dinner we would go get ice cream. So our local ice cream parlor for me is so intrinsically tied to my childhood experience and my memories. And Blue Bunny is a company that's 80 years old. They're based in Iowa. They operate ice cream parlors, and a lot of the product that you see in ice cream parlors is either manufactured or is actually Blue Bunny product. So they want to help the local ice cream parlor get back on their feet. And the Heart of Fun contest, anyone who owns an ice cream parlor or suggests to an ice cream parlor owner should go on bluebunny.com, Heart of Fun. Tell us about the community, tell us about your year, tell us about your parlor. The grand prize gets a huge refresh and a big celebration at the reopening in town, plus grants and money and products. There'll be 3 other ice cream parlors across the country that get $5,000 each, plus grants to stay in business and have a great summer. And then National Ice Cream Day is July 18th. We'll announce the winners on July 18th. People have until Monday, to enter into this contest to win. And then 25 additional entries. Blue Bunny's just going to pay for the ice cream for the day. The parlor owner can pick which day they want. Their busiest day, bring everybody in, everybody back to the Heart of Fun, and Blue Bunny will pay the bill.
That is fantastic. And you guys are moving fast on this. The contest is now live. So if people want to enter, they can do so starting today until the 12th, you said, and then the winner announced on the 18th?
Correct. We wanted to, we had to speed this up because we don't want to miss summer. You know, and so we want to get the winners announced. We want as many entries as possible. And we want everybody, you know, with lots of, like my family, standing on the sidewalk with too many napkins and a big spoon.
Absolutely, and some drips along the way. Okay, Nate,
it.
we're about out of time, but let's just real quickly, is there a design trend that we need to say goodbye to this year?
I think that what people need to say goodbye to is to stop looking over their shoulder and listening to their mother-in-law or their girlfriend or their boyfriend, whatever. Because I think the best interiors are the ones where people broke the rules and did something deeply personal. And I've noticed a huge trend back to a layered, personal space as opposed to something that looks like a magazine.
Well, that's great advice. And at the end of the day, if it's your space, you live in it, you should love the stuff surrounding
That's right.
you.
And your boyfriend said to throw out everything of yours, Derek.
Including this shirt. I fully admit
he wanted me to tell you that, too.
Sometimes good people make wardrobe mistakes, Nate. I know that well. Thank you so much, Nate BERKUS. Great to see you.
Good to see you guys.
And for more information about the Heart of Fun program, you can check out the link on the Scene on Houston Life section of our website.
Now we're going to send things over to Joe Sam, who has a look at Netflix's series about man's best friend. Hi, Joe.
Speaking of man's best friend, you guys, this show is all about our cute little four-legged family members. My chat with former astronaut Leland Melvin about the new season of Netflix's Dogs. And we'll get a check of what's ahead on the news at 4. Houston Life is back in just 2 minutes. Oh, Texas.
Well, welcome back to Houston Live. Courtney and Derek back with you on this Wednesday, Wine Club Wednesday, poured by HEB.
That's right. A few days from Friday, right? Well, earlier today, we asked, what is your secret to happiness? We've been getting flooded with comments. Let's start with Linda. She says, gardening. It de-stresses everything. And don't take everything so personally. Everyone is wound so tightly these days. You know what? I agree, Linda.
Great advice. And Andrea writes in, I teach preschool. My kids are teens now, so I relish those sweet babies who still want to sit in my lap and give me hugs.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome. The simple things in life, right? Marie writes in, creating tiny things with my hands. Wow, this is proof that we are all wired so differently, because that looks very stressful. You must be a very patient person, Marie. We are quite impressed.
Very impressed, but don't let me near that.
You know, so our producer, Erin, and her husband, Michael, years ago, they got obsessed with these YouTube videos of people making like tiny little meals with tiny fry pans. Have you seen those before? Marie probably has. Anyway.
Real meals?
Well, I don't know if they're real or if you eat them,
Remember,
but
you gave me a tiny little box of donuts.
Yeah, a little plate of cookies, so check them out. What about your secret to happiness?
I don't know if I have a secret.
No?
No.
I don't think I have a secret, but years ago, I remember meeting an elderly couple, and they were celebrating, I think, 50 years. And I said, what's your secret to staying together so long? And they said, well, it's not the secret to staying together. It's whether you want to stay with that person, right? Whether you want to make it work.
Stick through it.
Yeah, and I think that when you're in a relationship and that, you know, you want that person to be your best friend and you want to get along. So, I don't know, I just appreciate the little things every single day because I truly like hanging out with my partner in life.
Yeah, that's how we are. We're getting ready to celebrate our 20th wedding anniversary. So it brings me back to one of the comments, the preschool teacher, and seeing our boys get older, you know, but yet there's still little things that they do that remind me that they're still kids. And those, you know, I get real weepy when I think of them growing up and leaving the house one day. But, you know, I love how they just kind of roll up to me sometimes and just bear hug me for no reason.
Well, hold on to those moments because they go by fast. Remember when we were kids and we would hear the adults in our lives say, wow, kids grow up so fast.
I know.
And our oldest niece, Bella, turns 13 this month.
I know, crazy.
Happens like that.
It is, it's crazy, unbelievable, but cherish the moments. I also like this one, bless and release. So get rid of those things in our lives that we don't need.
Yeah.
Bless and release them.
That's a good one. You taught me years ago, whatever you spend more time thinking about gets bigger.
Gets bigger.
So try to not think about the problems.
And take a vacation, whether that means a day off or whatever, do it. Because you know why? The end of the year.
There is no award for perfect attendance.
Love it. Okay,
She
let's
taught me
check in
that.
with Keith and Lauren for Frank for a look at what's coming up. The news at 4. I feel like we need a big hug, guys.
You know, I think our secret to success is just listening to you guys. I mean, my gosh, you just you just make it seem like
We're preaching today.
You know, hey.
So much to say.
Amen. Do it. Good to see you guys, of course, always.
You too.
Good advice.
I think happiness is such a choice, too.
Yeah.
You are
Yeah.
right, Lauren.
Are you?
Yeah, the
I
secret to
choose to be happy, yes.
The secret to being happy is to not be unhappy.
Yeah.
And you can choose that.
I think you do. I think
Totally.
you decide.
I mean, there's wisdom. I mean, wow, this building has a lot of wisdom.
We're
I'm really
feeling
impressed.
it today.
True. All right, we need some weather wisdom right now. We know areas south and west of Houston are dealing with some heavy rainfalls right now, Frank.
And going to be right through Friday, probably noon, it'll start to dry out a little bit. We've gotten a nice lull here in the Houston area. Look at that sky. Temperatures 87 at Bush, 86 at Sugarland, 85 in Galveston. We've had no issues. It's all been right down where you see that spin. And look at this, another big train of moisture headed right into the Rockport area where they've already seen 5 to 7 inches of rain. There's our radar, and you can see it's pretty quiet. Well, I don't think it's going to change a lot tonight, but we could get into the overnight, some showers, and into tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday for all of us as this whole area tries to expand to the north. But right now, it's really all about down around Rockport with flash flood warnings in effect. I say through at least 445 because it wouldn't surprise me at all if that has to be extended beyond 445. And then we have these flash flood watches that now include Galveston, Brazoria counties. We had them yesterday for Matagorda and Jackson, but they've been expanded up the coast. This until 7 o'clock in the morning on Friday as all of that rain continues to push northward and especially along the coast. Some of these rain amounts, almost 3 inches in Sargent, 1 in Bay City, but 2.8 Palacios. And then we get into the 4 to 5 from Seadrift to Port Lavaca. And look at this, 5 inches, 7 inches, 6.2 around Rockport. That's where the heaviest has been. The rains have been heavy in Florida. As you know, we have Tropical Storm Elsa that continues to move off toward the Carolinas, and that will be a rainmaker on the order of 2 to 4 inches for them. That's what's interesting. That tropical storm has gotten all the attention, but for all intents and purposes, we have a tropical storm going on in Texas right now. We'll talk more about that coming up at 4. In the meantime, enjoy this evening because it's going to be the last dry one for a while. We'll talk about how much rain to expect, who gets the most, and how long it lasts. That's at 4 o'clock.
There you have our attention, sir. Thank you. A look now at some of the other stories we're covering this afternoon. As Frank mentioned, areas to the south and west of Houston are seeing some heavy rain. Our Rochelle Turner in the Rockport area, which has seen some flooding. She's going to bring us a live report ahead at 4.
Plus, we are learning from the CDC today that the Delta strain of the coronavirus is now the dominant strain of COVID in the United States. We will show you which percentage of infections are attributed to the strain and how that's changed over the course of the last several weeks.
And finally, not something you would expect to see at the mall, a python on the loose. How this 12-foot Burmese python got loose and continuing efforts to find it. They still haven't found it. That's right. It's still on the loose. So we have pythons in toilets. We have pythons in malls. And we might have a python problem.
Is this, did Orlando tell you guys to do that story? Is he trying to keep me away from the mall? What is happening?
Actually, yes. There's like 3 of them on the loose, actually, Courtney. So you want to stay away, like, really, yeah.
Well, it was just yesterday. We were chatting about the guy in Austria who sat down on the toady and got a little bite on the booty from a python.
And now it's loose in the mall? What is happening?
I think it's a different python, safe to say.
That's an active python. I was going to say, if it's the same one.
Pythons are acting up these days. Stay out of the mall. Stay out of the malls.
Oh, goodness.
All right, guys. See you at 4 o'clock.
Okay. I think Orlando was behind that headline, just saying. It's happy hour in Studio B. Actually, isn't it always happy hour? In today's wine club, poured by H-E-B, we are highlighting 2 refreshing white wines just in time for that summer heat.
Oh, yeah. We'll have our H-E-B wine specialist join us a little later to walk us through the tasting. But first, we are so excited to welcome back 2 of our favorite wine club members, husband and wife duo Sandy and Tom Wills, zooming in from the West Houston area. Okay, it is great to see you both. We love getting your notes and emails. The first time our viewers met you, you told the story about how back in 2002, you fell in love. You met after meeting on an internet dating site, and you love cruising. So now that COVID is sort of starting to get behind us, do you have the next cruise planned?
Right now, we don't. What we're preparing for is our 20th wedding anniversary, which will be in just under 2 years. We're planning on going to Hawaii and renewing our vows in a church there we know in Honolulu, and we may take a cruise after that, but we don't have anything right now.
Oh, that sounds lovely. And yes, we'll be happy to go with you guys on that.
Thanks for the invite.
Well, we love catching up with both of you. As Derek mentioned, Sandy and Tom, you guys email us and message us all the time. You know, you're diehard HL fans. What else do you guys do in your spare time?
Well, as you know, we live at Eagles Trace, which is an active senior living center, living community on the west side of Houston. And so we're very active here now that COVID is more or less in the rearview mirror. We've restarted our wine clubs, which in that case, it involves over 200 people in 2 wine clubs. And Tom is going to be starting a 3rd because we have a new resident building called Austin Square, and that is starting to fill up quickly. So it looks like we're going to have to add a 3rd club. And then we're also ambassadors here, and we help support our sales and marketing team by welcoming guests and giving them tours of the community. And so, I mean, I'm in a couple of choirs, and you know, Tom has his other activities where he studies wine, so we stay very busy.
And we get to meet an awful lot of really nice people.
Oh, well, I was going to ask what else you do in your spare time, but it doesn't sound like you have any spare time. Sandy, let's chat about your shirt. It says you had me at Merlot, and Tom, I understand you have a special little shirt on as well.
I do. It's got a wine glass in the front, and on the back it says, "Love the wine you're with."
Oh, listen, that is so cool. And you have a question for us, Sandy?
Well, you know, last time we were guests on your show, we had a toast, correct?
Yes.
This time we have a question for you.
Uh-oh.
And the question is, ever feel like you've had too much wine?
No.
Me neither.
Easy question.
I'm glad we fit right in with y'all as well. It's always great to catch up with you, Sandy and Tom, and we're so glad that you're going to stick with us for the tasting today.
Yeah, that's right. Stay right there, because after the break, our wine specialist, Nicholas, will walk us through a tasting of those delicious white wines for summer, Courtney.
That's right. Houston Life will be right back. The table is set, and we'll be tasting right after the break. Well, we have been hanging out with Sandy and Tom, our members of our wine club poured by HEB.
Yeah, and here with 2 of his top white wine picks for summer, HEB wine specialist Nicholas Perkins. Welcome back to Houston Life. Great to see you.
Thanks for having me back.
These are great because they're a low price. Sorry to jump in, Courtney.
No, it's fine.
But 15 and 16 bucks. And you have a wine from France and also one from Oregon.
That's correct. So the first one we're going to start out with is our Esprit de Saint-Sulpice Bordeaux Blanc. That is going to be 80% Sauvignon Blanc blended with Semillon. And so for customers that come into HEB and get a little intimidated by our French wine section, if you go to that section and you see the word Bordeaux and it's a white wine, know that it's going to be primarily Sauvignon Blanc. It's made by the Duberge family. They've been making wine in Bordeaux for over 300 years. It's coming from a chateau, an estate. So from the time it's on the vine till the time it goes into the bottle, it's all being made by this one family.
I have to tell you, and I know I see Tom and Sandy shaking their heads and smiling. This is so lovely, and I think it just must be the Bordeaux style that I really, really like. It's recognizable to me, the smell. Tom and Sandy, what do y'all think?
Oh, it's wonderful.
I love the balance of this wine. It's really smooth.
Also, is it just me, or do y'all feel fancier just hearing Nicholas talk about it? How do you pronounce the name again?
Esprit de Saint-Sulpice.
Esprit de Saint-Sulpice.
And this is, I mean, the price is really fantastic, and this pairs well with really anything in the summer.
It sure does. So I love this with ceviche, oysters, tuna tartare, white meat, white chicken, and especially things that have fresh herbs like dill and cilantro.
Lovely. Okay, let's move along to we have a Riesling, and this one's from Oregon. And I have to be honest with you, Nicholas, I usually hear Riesling and I'm like, I'm out. I'm not going to like it.
It's the #1 question I get from customers that come into my store is it going to be sweet?
Yes.
I hear it all the time, and so much of the Riesling that we have out there is actually made in a dry style. Riesling can be made from dry to sweet to dessert wines. The one that we're tasting today is from Kings Ridge. All that fruit's coming from Oregon, and Oregon's coming through sort of a renaissance in Riesling. They're really getting recognition worldwide for being a exceptional Riesling producer. This particular wine is going to give us that laser sharp acidity, that pop in our mouth that we like to have whenever we think about the Riesling. Lots of apple and peach notes, and it's just really refreshing.
And not sweet at all. Tom and Sandy, what do you think of this one?
I really like it. It's got a great finish, and it's refreshing.
Yeah. And Courtney and Derek, you might recall that the last time we were guests on your show, we had a charcuterie board to pair up with our wines.
Yes.
And after we tasted these two wines, we decided on sushi instead.
Really?
Lovely.
Okay, interesting, because that is one of the recommended pairings. Nicholas, also on the Riesling, a lot of people hear that word. Riesling is a type of grape. Typically, isn't it grown in Germany? So this is a Riesling from Oregon, so explain that.
So that's right. So Riesling kind of got its start in Germany. It kind of migrated over to France and Alsace. But these, the vines that came to Oregon were planted first in the late 1960s. So we're now 5, 6, 7 decades in of Riesling production, and they're just getting better and better at it. We normally associate Oregon with Pinot Noir and Chardonnay, but Riesling is kind of the next big thing coming out of there.
I really enjoy this one, surprisingly so, and the price point, again, is great.
Yeah, this one comes around $16, so it's extremely affordable, and for someone that hasn't tasted Riesling in a long time, this is a great wine to start with.
And this is something, you guys are doing a 10% off sale, is that right? So HEB favorites, people when they're shopping, they just have to look for the tag on the shelf, is that right?
That's right. So all of our white wine favorites are on sale right now, 10% off on the shelf. Of course, if you put those in a 6-pack, you get that additional 10%, so that's 20% off. So that's big savings for summer wines right now.
Absolutely. Stock up, and we can find you at the Heights location.
That's right.
At HEB. And don't be intimidated. Just ask, right? If you're having a problem with selections.
Absolutely. I love to talk to my customers, to visit with them. So please come see me, come to the Heights on Shepherd, and let's talk wine.
Oh, I love that invitation. I'll be there.
Cheers, Nicholas Perkins.
Cheers.
Sandy and Tom Wills, our friends, it is great to see you, and congrats on almost 20 years of marriage. Thanks for tasting along.
Happy birthday to Kat.
Oh, thank you.
So sweet. They
We
said
will let
happy
her know.
birthday, Kat.
All right, cheers. If you would like to join our Houston Life Wine Club poured by HEB, just visit our website to register. You will have access to exclusive giveaways, and you'll even have a chance to be part of some of these tastings.
Super fun. As a reminder, you can find today's featured wines at your local HEB.
Nicholas, thanks again. It's great to see you.
Thank you.
Cheers. All right, Netflix's Dogs is a heartwarming series highlighting the strong bond between humans and animals.
And this season features a former NFL player and retired astronaut who also is an animal advocate. Joe Sam is here with more on that story. Hey, Joe.
Hey, guys. Yeah, Tex has been following me all around the studio today, so I think that he loves that I'm doing this story. We're talking about Leland Melvin. He became a viral sensation after NASA released his space photo, the one you see behind me, including his 2 furry family members. And now he's talking about the special connection he shared with his 2 Rhodesian Ridgebacks as he took them on an emotional trip to honor the deceased crew of Space Shuttle Columbia.
When I needed someone, they helped me heal through tragedy.
We all know that there's a special relationship and an incredible bond between a pet and its owner, and that's exactly what we're learning in this new Netflix series, Season 2 of Dogs. And I have one of its stars with me, Leland Melvin, here in Houston to talk all about this here. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Joe, thank you so much.
We are all excited about this. Season 1 of Dogs was fantastic. So I can only imagine that Season 2 is going to come with even more emotional heart tugs and everything else that we are expecting in this series. Let's talk about your role in Dogs and your amazing 2 Ridgebacks.
It was just a really incredible journey because that was the first time I'd taken my 2 dogs with me on a long trip like that. My 2 new dogs, Zorro and Rue. So it's full of adventure, full of lots of good stuff and connecting back with Houston.
This was a photo that went viral and it really, really resonated with a lot of pet parents, a lot of pet owners.
That one picture went viral because there was a lot of love in that picture. One was, like you say, was in my ear, the other was looking. But if you look closely, we had hands and paws connected in solidarity to get me off the planet.
Talk about how important it is to take in a rescue dog and to make sure that you care for it, because you really do gain a significant and really emotional bond and a really great attachment to these rescue dogs.
Right. I mean, you know, there's so many dogs out there. Like in season 1 of Dogs, you saw this one episode where they had thousands of dogs that these people were taking off the streets. I think that was in Puerto Rico or somewhere. But there's so many animals out there that need a loving home. And I think I got Jake and Scout as both rescues, and then, you know, I said, well, let me do the same thing again, because they're definitely needed, and they need some love. And, you know, so many dogs are also put down. So many people are abusive to animals. And so just taking one of these, you know, furry creatures in and giving them love and a life and a home, and it's just so important.
Leland, thank you so much for taking some time out of your busy day and your busy schedule to sit with us and talk about season 2 of Dogs. So many people are ready for it to come out.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you so much for sharing this Netflix show, Dogs Season 2, with the rest of the community.
Such an incredible guy, an amazing show too. Dogs Season 2 hits Netflix for streaming today, and you can hear more of Leland's story. You can check out episode 2 in that 4-part series. I'll have more information on our website, HoustonLife.tv. What was really cool, Courtney and Derek, about this year is that he said he met so many great people that he would have never spoke to before, all because of the dogs. They were dog parents. He's a dog parent. They connect. So you instantly have to start talking to that person and instantly become friends.
Absolutely. And you instantly smile when you see a 4-legged friend. And the barometer there, I know my kids are going to love that series. Thanks, Joe.
I want to hear from both of you guys how you liked it.
I cannot wait to watch.
I think it's a lot of tears, too. Thanks, Joe.
No problem.
Let's check in now with Lauren Kelly, who's got some information now on how you can experience Holocaust Museum Houston for free this weekend. Hi, Lauren.
That's right. Coming up on Saturday this weekend, there's a way that you can get in for free. Anybody can get in for free and experience the wonderful exhibits here at Holocaust Museum Houston. Don't go anywhere. We've got all the details when Houston Life returns in just 2 minutes. Be right back. Holocaust Museum Houston is now fully reopened, so if you've been wanting to come and experience this exhibit over here, you've got to do so. There's so much to see, and coming up this Saturday, they have a free day for everybody. Normally, students that are 18 and under get in for free daily, but this weekend, Saturday, it's free for everyone. And Gabriella, she is an artist and a co-curator here at the museum. Let's talk about what is included when people come out for this free day on Saturday and how they can get in.
Yes, you're totally right. It's free admission. Everyone gets in for free. We are going to have COVID-19 vaccines.
Okay.
So you can get vaccinated here on site. We're going to have story time, English and Spanish, starting at 10:30. Then we're going to have artists talking about their works, starting at 11. Then we're going to have Ballet Folklorico, Meca's Ballet Folklorico here as well, to do a performance. We are going to have a curator walkthrough. So me and Rosanna, the other curator, are going to walk the gallery with the visitors and tell them all about the exhibition.
And the exhibition that we saw previously in the show, the one that's called Withstand Latinx Art in Times of Conflict, that's included this weekend, correct?
Absolutely,
okay.
yes.
And something else I really love about this, it's that it's in English and in Spanish. And so there's so much for everybody to see. If you guys want more info, hmh.org. Thank you so much, Gabriella, for your time and info. I've got a link up if you want some more information at HoustonLife.tv. The Holocaust Museum Houston, a site for anybody here in town. Derek and Courtney sending it back to you guys in studio.
Great opportunity as well to get there for free. Lauren, thank you so much. After the break, a look at what's coming up on tomorrow's show, including a skateboarding legend who's heading to Tokyo.
It is pretty cool. And as we head to break, let's check in with Nichelle Turner for a look at what's coming up on Entertainment Tonight. Hey, Nichelle.
Hey there, Derek and Courtney. Tonight at 6:30 on ET, an emotional and powerful audition on America's Got Talent. We're with the man who lost his wife in the Kobe Bryant helicopter crash. Then our ET exclusive on the Tokyo set of Snake Eyes with Henry Golding. That's all tonight at 6:30 on KPRC 2. Now, stay right there because Houston Life will be right back.
Coming up tomorrow on Houston Life, local author and illustrator Sheila McGraw shares details about her new children's book of love and pies, a great summer read for the little ones at home.
Plus, skateboard legend Tony Hawk is chatting about his new documentary world debut, which shows how skateboarding came to be an Olympic sport.
That is super cool. You know, I interviewed Tony some years back. He is such a cool guy, and I love that so many of these athletes are just timeless. I swear the guy doesn't age at all.
At all. And when you think about it, the skateboarding, there's two of them. I forget which countries they're from, but they're both like 12 or 13 years old.
It's incredible.
Unbelievable.
Whether you're 12 or 52, you can still,
get it done.
Jump on the board. All right, guys, that does it for us today on Houston Life.
That's right. Keith and Lauren are standing by now for the news at 4. Hey, guys.
Hey, well, I'm closer to 52, and I'm not getting on anybody's skateboard. I have yet to have a broken bone, and I don't want one anytime.
Like, I'd stay in that way.
Yeah, but yes, there's some amazing athletes for sure.